juices without preservatives. Yeah, I've been tempted a few times to add preservatives to it. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's something wrong with preservatives, right? But the idea, the passion is all about getting it fresh. There's something about the freshness. When you're gulping it in, when your juices are still fresh as a day, 3 days, oh my God, you get all your nutrients. They come in strong enough. They have not gone through any form of fermentation. They've not been exposed to any oxidation of any level. So you have all the nutrients that you're looking for. And that's my passion. It gives me a nightmare to think about preservatives. Fresh juices do not just satisfy you, they heal you from inside. They take care of a lot of illnesses. Sometimes people go to the hospital, go to the doctors, and they tell you, oh, you have to tweak your diet. They are not going to tell you plain. Oh, to support this, to support that, you need to take more of this, you need to take more of that. People go home and die, not because the ailment is dealing with them, but the fear of how to tweak it.
Business owner, entrepreneur, entertainer, or a professional that have a story to tell, or a product or service that you want to put out there for the world to see. All I want you to do is to shoot me an email on info@bokanex.com and you'll be glad you did. Thank you.
Yourself to our audience.
Sure, with all pleasure.
How the organic juice journey started and how we got to where you are today.
Okay, this is what I always love to do, right? Okay, he rightly said, my name is Chinenye Udeh, and I prefer to call myself the CRO, Chief Responsible Officer, and advancing to a juice therapist in less than 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm looking forward to that. So I love to share this because it's my life journey. The organic juices was born out of passion, and it's been in my bloodstream. It's been my thing. It's been like the best of the best thing. I'm excited to always do it. I'm excited to talk about it all the time, anytime. So my journey started, I guess that was September 2002 when a particular life incident hit me, and I discovered that I was growing bigger than I ever thought. And I asked myself, why do you want to do this? I have a history of arthritis and all that in my family. I told my mom, God bless her soul, I said, I want to get old. I don't want that. I want to keep squatting forever. I didn't even have idea what I could do. And she said, okay, we are here to see how you're going to go about it. And in 2012, started looking for ways to lose weight. And I found out that I cannot or could not stick to a particular diet. I had to incorporate exercises. I started trying out with smoothies. It was working for me. But then I discovered I had a restricted kind of option. That opened me up to juices. So I started juicing for personal use. I kept formulating things. I found out one special thing that for each thing I try to combine, I go back to research and I find out, oh, this is helping me. And I kept trying things out. I discovered the fruits and vegetables I could not chew raw. I could not eat them in food. Either they get overcooked or I get tired because they are hard and all that stuff. I discovered I could actually juice them and drink them with ease. So I continued, and sometime in 2017, I found myself here, the American dream. And I didn't know what else to do to myself other to continue doing that. But then I became a little bit sick, went to the hospital, and I heard, oh, you are anemic. I didn't know what that was about, but I knew one thing for sure. Each time the weather is a little bit cold, I feel terribly cold. Even in the hot weather, I feel so cold. My extremes go very chilled and all that. So I asked the doctor, I'm like, okay, what should I do? Because I need to get better. Okay, eat a lot of leafy vegetables and stuff. I'm like, again, all these things I don't even enjoy doing them. Okay, we went into juicing full time, and that's how I continued to juice, and I saw myself healing. And so today, I could wear armless comfortably. I could walk into an AC room and I'm comfortable. So I started giving friends and families and everybody be like, okay, we can't just be having this when we come here or when you visit us. Can you make it more so we could sell it? And I mean, that's a summary of the journey. That's how we got here. And today we're selling.
So that was the moment you decided to turn it into a business.
Yes.
Okay, sounds great. Organic juices without preservative. So how has that been? How have you been able to do it?
Organic juices without preservatives. Yeah, I've been tempted a few times to add preservatives to it. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's something wrong with preservatives, right? But the idea, the passion is all about getting it fresh. There's something about the freshness. When you're gulping it in, when your juices are still fresh as a day, 3 days, oh my God, you get all your nutrients, they come in strong enough. They have not gone through any form of fermentation. They've not been exposed to any oxidation of any level. So you have all the nutrients that you're looking for. And that's my passion. It gives me a nightmare to think about preservatives. I know people that don't live in New Jersey really, really want to try our juices, but then for now, I can't help them unless they visit or I visit to give it to them. But hopefully we'll expand to find something that would help.
So what are your biggest obstacles?
I would say handling it all by myself. Handling it all by myself because I can't even think of sending someone. You need to see me in the store when I'm shopping for my fruits, right? I want to go for the best. I want to look out for, like, there is no day, absolutely no day. I'm going to do something on choosing the right fruits, right? Sometime in the future, because each time I get into the space to shop, people come to me and be like, oh, how do we find ripe pineapple? How do I know this is the best? Because most of my juices, most of my formulations, they have pineapple as the base because it's my sweetener. I don't add nothing, no preservatives. So I always go for pineapple because that's my natural go-to kind of sweetener. So I want to get the best. I don't want to pick the overripe one. So the challenge is running around 5-6 stores in one morning to shop for my juice. It's fun for me, but it's challenging because it takes up a whole lot, and I have to do the processing all by myself, all over. And
Okay, let me go deep now. When someone takes their first sip of your juice, what do you hope they feel or think in that moment?
refreshing. When somebody's been exhausted, I always look at people I always take a look at people's faces, the expression they give me. Once I hand you the juice, I just look at you. I want to see what you do. You sip and then you give me that aha moment because that wasn't what you were expecting. I've seen a lot of people that be like, oh, I can't eat beet or beet. No, don't give me that. And I'm like, okay, why not try? And you take, oh, I never knew I could actually drink beet. Can I have more of it? A lot of people run away from carrots and you give them, they take a sip and, can I have more? That satisfies me because I believe you feel refreshed. You feel the natural taste of it. It's what is necessary.
Okay. So healthy living is talked about everywhere. What do you believe most people still get wrong about it? And how does your brand correct that?
Healthy living. People get wrong. I would say people get wrong. The main thing they get wrong is that it's a kind of restriction to what they love to do, which absolutely is not. I see it as fun. You know, when you're used to something, you don't want to switch. You don't want to try something new. Fear of getting into something new. I would say that is what people are getting wrong. It's not bad. It's not bad. I made something yesterday. I called it like a miracle shot. It was the first try, right? I'm not selling that yet. But I made it. I put it in my little shot bottles. I woke up this morning and I had that. To my amazement, it didn't just satisfy me because it's very raw. It didn't just satisfy me, but it prevented me. Like I was somewhere that I had a lot of food to eat. I could not because it curbed the appetite at that moment. That does not mean I'm not going to eat for the rest of the day, but it's doing something in me. It's detoxing, it's working on me. And that's what I need because I want to remain fresh. I want to remain young. I want to remain energetic. I don't want a situation I want to do one thing, I'm being pulled back, I'm restricted because of one thing or the other. Oh, I'm not strong today. No, because I tell you the truth, all the fruits and vegetables available are packed with nutrients. Nature has blessed us so much that we really need to harness it. So we are not harnessing it enough. And that is why I preach the organic juices, because incorporating at least a juice a day in your life or daily living makes a whole lot of difference.
Fast forward 5 years from now, if your juices are in every fridge in the country, what ripple effect do you hope it creates in families and communities?
Fast forward 5 years. Okay. The ripple effect I look forward to is that one that I walk past and I see everybody talking about organic juices. And what I expect is that every family, every kid, especially because I want to catch them young, especially in this country, I want every kid to wake up to the taste of organic juice other than the regular fizzy drinks that are available that you can grab off the shelves. And in the next 5 years or less, you never can tell, I intend to like have a fresh juice bar where anybody could walk in because it's absolutely refreshing. You can't imagine, like, it's like in the summer you're all tired and you just turn around, there's a fresh juice bar right there. And it's not just a fresh juice bar. You get in there, there's a consultant in there that you could talk to about your health challenges, because fresh juices do not just satisfy you, they heal you from inside. They take care of a lot of illnesses. Sometimes people go to the hospital, go to the doctors, and they tell you, oh, you have to tweak your diet. They are not gonna like tell you plain. Oh, to support this, to support that, you need to take more of this, you need to take more of that. People go home and die, not because the ailment is dealing with them, but the fear of how to tweak it. How do I go about this? It's not what I love to do. It's gonna change a whole lot. It's gonna this, is even more expensive. Is that? I'll tell you, it is not. So I want a situation where in the next 5 years, you walk into my juice bar and I have an office there where I can consult you as a juice therapist, alternative medicine specialist, and I speak to you and we are able to combine few fruits and vegetables to give you to meet your need.
Sounds great. So sourcing your raw materials, how challenging has that been? And where do you need help?
Okay, the challenge is the timing, because I need them fresh, meaning that I need the raw materials fresh as well. So I do not need to get my raw materials, keep them, and watch them go bad. The same thing I try to avoid in the stores. I always go for the fresh fruit market. I go to the fresh produce market. I source like every week, because I choose every week. Every week I run into a minimum of 5 stores to shop. Yes, because what I get from this store, I might not get the right one from there. There are stores that, for instance, there are stores that carry carrots that you could juice, but they are not tasty. In as much as it's organic carrots, like I've come to know these fruits by mere looking at them. I know if it's going to be tasty or not. So I know the pineapples, when I see them, this is going to be tasty. I don't need to touch it. I just see it. I know this is going to be tasty. This is going to be juicy. Because I need all the fluid. I need everything that can come out of it, and I need the taste too, because I'm replacing the soda. I'm replacing whatever I can get out there. I want something that can give me whatever taste I need. So sourcing that is challenging. If I have a particular store that's gonna have everything I need, all fresh, all juicy, all sweet, oh my God, I would be so satisfied. Like I just wake up, boom, 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 I'm in there, I pick what I need, and I come home, and that's it. I could juice every day.
Okay, let's digress a little bit.
Okay.
For people that want to, start the juicing business, how can they go about it?
I would say try. Let your taste bud speak for you. Other than knowing what you're looking for, what you want to juice, you also need the passion. You have to love it, because it's exhausting. If you don't love it, if you don't have the passion, I tell you, you're not going to be able to do it. It's the passion that keeps you consistent in it. And you wake up, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about the new thing you're formulating. So if you want to get into the business of juicing, I would say try for yourself first. See how you can consistently do it. If you're able to do it consistently, you love it, then you move to the next stage, which is trying to expand it. Offer to your friends, offer to your families. See what they say about the taste. See what do they like it? I've met people that tell me, I juice. I've been making this juice for myself, but then there's something about yours, and I do not take away the place of God in it. So I would say, please remember to ask God if this is what you do or what you want to do. Because I take God in first, and I tell God, you made those raw materials, you gave them to us naturally. There is a need for it. And I'm asking that the purpose for which you made this, when I combine it, let it also meet their needs. And I'm satisfied when people reach out to say, this did this for me, this did that for me.
Okay. How has the acceptance been? The community responding and supporting your brand, avenues for you to reach out? Because for me, I see it as a crusade. That's what it appears to be. So how has the community been supporting you?
It's been a bit challenging getting people, because everybody wants something free. A lot of people do not want to pay for it. You talk to them about it, and they'll be like, oh, you don't have tests. I need to test it. I need to see. Is it good? You say it's good. Where's your little tester? Like, you bring something that is completely done, sealed up and all that, and someone is asking you to like uncork it and give them to taste before they could buy from you. So, and friends and families, the support didn't quite come from them like that as expected, because they always want you to like hand it to them. But this is business, so, but lately I would say that the acceptance is increasing, because people are beginning to understand. And once you take your first sip, go home, you see how you feel about it. Oh, okay, I think I need to do this more often and all that. So I believe it's all about time and consistency. We'll get there. People are going to keep understanding, appreciating it, and, doing it the way we expect.
So how has the sales been? What other avenues are you reaching out? Like I said, it's a crusade. And you don't just restrict people coming to the house. Mm-hmm. How do you sell plans for outlets, reaching out to as many people as possible?
Okay, for now, what we do is, like you rightly said, crusade. Yeah, it's crusade. Like, because I have to talk to you. You talk to somebody talk to somebody like, oh, I tried this, I tried that, and it did this. Like, I have somebody that was having challenge with going to the bathroom, like for 4 or 5 days. She wasn't feeling too well, and they gave her everything, stool softener and all that you could think of, for 5 days. And I casually walked in there, and I took this with me. The citrus, I call it Citrus Speciale. I took it with me, and I didn't know she was dealing with that. And I handed it to her. I said, I don't know. I didn't bring nothing, but when you see me, you see the brand. I carry it all the time, so you can have this. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's gonna help me. I've not been able to go. I said, it's fine. If it helps you, let me know. If it doesn't help you, let me know. I'll give you something else. I intended to give her immune splash because this works better for that situation, especially if you take it early in the morning or when you first wake up. Probably add it to hot water and drink. It makes you go. So I was gonna offer that to her, but to my amazement, before I got home, I got a call. I thought there was an emergency. Believe me, I was scared. Like, what happened? I just left her. Why am I receiving call? Oh, you don't want to know. I just took that in less than 30, 45 minutes. I felt it.
How did that make
I
you feel?
I was like, I was screaming. I was literally screaming. And she'd be like, girl, I didn't just go. I went.
Okay.
I was like, for real? She never stopped. Every single person that walked in there to look at her, all the nurses, all the caregivers, she'd be like, this what helped me. You all didn't help me. This is this, this is that. I tell you, the whole of the week, they made me juice almost every day of the week because they kept calling me. Can we try other products? Can we try other products? Can we try other products? You know, so it's a crusade because a lot of people do not want to know. And I tell people, I say, I drink green juices a lot. And I'm sure my anemia went without me even noticing because I was on iron and folic acid. Sometimes they give me constipation and all that. I don't want all that. I don't think there's any medication out there that do not have side effects. I relate and align with fresh organic juices so much because they are fresh and they come from nature. The only thing you have to deal with is probably the pesticides, and that takes you to like making sure you clean them up real good, you know. So once you clean them, most of them have the bags that you have to trash. So you wash them clean and peel, take off the back, use the inside, and you have your juices and you are satisfied. This has no side effect. You can drink it as much as you want. You can go, okay, I'm even planning to host a juice fast. I'm trying to host a juice fast, which would entail we juicing a group of people to heal. You have whatever you're dealing with, I have what I'm dealing with, and let's explore. You know, let's detox, let's cleanse our body and give it the ability to rejuvenate, to give us something fresh, to give us something new, something we're gonna appreciate. You know, so that's really a thing for me.
So what other programs, aside the one you just mentioned now, what other programs do you have in stock, like training people reaching out to you, how they can get to you, your number, your IG, Instagram, TikTok, you know? People outside might want to reach out to you because, like I said, this is a crusade. And now that you're on Okanex Hangouts, it will still blow out and people want to get across.
Right?
So
I know
that's
that
the whole
part.
idea.
Okay, all I want to say is keep talking to people. You hear about it, go ahead. We have just one link that takes you to Instagram, it takes you to TikTok, it takes you to YouTube. Whatever you want to achieve on all the social media pages, you can actually reach us on Devynchasis _juicy corner. It takes you to all our social media platforms. Anywhere you put it, that's what's gonna pop up. And you can also leave us email because we host events too. We are trying to make sure that people do not serve fusing drinks at parties. Oh my God. We set up tables. We have juices made for kids that they love so much. We have juices for adults, like all ages. So any party you want to have, that is also an avenue. Get us in. We'll do our table setup for you. People could come there. Cocktail moment, whatever you want, just come over there and Devynchasis is gonna serve you the best that you desire to get. Other than that, you can also reach us at email is Vynch, that's VYNCH21 at gmail.com. And this summer, we really don't wish summer ends because we go to take it home, because when the men get the message, they take it home to their wives and they make their wives juice in the house. Other than buying from us, you can juice at home and feel good. That's why we take it to the fields, all the parks. If you know any park that you have not seen our juices, let me know. Leave me a message, leave me a note, and we'll make sure that the juices get there. And you, as an individual watching, listening from anywhere, we want to tell you that you need to try. A try will convince you. Right now, we have about 12 flavors, and we are developing the 13th one, and we are not stopping. We are not stopping. I tell you, I don't kid you that we are not stopping. I have a particular set of people in mind right now that I'm working on what's going to help them, and that is cancer survivors. I'm working out something to help them. I'm also working on something to help ulcer patients. I'm also working on something special for diabetic patients. I believe my next 3 flavors are gonna like directly focus on that. What is that vegetable that you have not tried? Tell me. I juice everything. I juice cauliflower. Yes, I have juiced cauliflower and carrots, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I loved it. So tell me, what do you want to try? Let's know. Hook me up, and we'll be glad to do this with you.
Okay, as customary to this right, we'll try to unveil resilience and strange stories. All this while we've been talking about your success stories. So at what point did you feel like giving up? And what kept you moving till you got to where you are now? Because let's not just talk all the sweet sides. We still have the dark side.
I need a sip before I talk about that. That was a journey. When I got convinced that I need to sell, right? I was excited. I got everything ready. Branding takes life away from you. It costs everything to make this. I sat down and I checked. There is not much profit in it. But then, the passion won't let me sleep. I started making this happen. But then, I didn't have people buying. Some days I make juices. Every week I make juices. It's a point of duty that every Friday I must juice, hoping that I sell, begging people. I was literally reaching out to people individually. Please buy, even if it's 1 bottle, make an order. Nothing. I will stock them in my refrigerators. I start taking them. I start drinking them. And then the week runs out. And probably one person asked me for just 2 bottles. And I'm like, okay, I can't say no. I go in there and buy. Because I have my measurements and stuff, there is no way I'm going to just make 1 bottle of juice or 2. It has to like make a batch. Like I have the volume, I have the numbers. So I will still produce like my 1 batch. And I sell that 2 bottles. The rest sits with me and I keep drinking. I almost quit. But like I said, I always put God first. And I took it back to him. And I said, if I heard you clearly, you said, do this. Is this how you want me to do it? It's killing me. Send me help. And then help started coming. I give it to a few of my friends. They buy and they take time to like make reviews. They post it and people start reaching out through them. So any week I feel overwhelmed, one person pops up and calls. I saw your post on so. This person said something about, can I try? And I share. So that spurred me. And I said, okay, no need to quit. My passion is not going to kill me. But then the testimony is that I look like what I drink, and I never regretted drinking all those juices in my dark days. I didn't get to where I want to be yet. I'm not even halfway there, but I keep looking forward to the best and the best of the moment.
So which other brands are you looking at, working with in future? Like lounges, which other people that can, because your product cuts across the board. Both kids, adults, any level can enjoy it, right? So which other brands are you looking at working with in future?
I have been eyeing bars. I haven't made that move yet, right? But I am eyeing particular lounge that rings a bell, and that is Origin, right? I think, yeah, in New Jersey here.
Sure.
I think it's on Springfield Avenue.
Okay.
So it's on Springfield Avenue, New Jersey, because I want them to start making their cocktails with my products. I try them at home, and I know how it feels. I have served cocktails, like somebody says, can't you add a little bit of alcohol? I don't preach it. I'm not a preacher of alcohol, but you can't take it away from people that do that. And if you go to lounges and bars, you find out that they sell alcohol, and there's nothing else you can do. I'm not licensed to sell that, but I make them a promise that if they try to make their combinations with my organic juices, it's going to be something different. It's going to be a huge brand, and it's going to be beautiful.
Okay.
And there's also a store I've been trying to reach out to, because most people, the fear I have with stores, since I don't have preservatives, is them having it in the right spot and selling out within the shelf life. So I need a guarantee that you have a nice chiller, because you need to get them refrigerated. When people come in there, they get it all good. And I'm thinking about, is it for market? Yeah. I think he has something large, so I'm thinking of working with him. I haven't met him yet. So if he gets to watch this any day, I am looking for you, sir. Okay. So I would also use this opportunity to say, I see what you do. I see what you do, sir. Big shout out to you. Big shout out.
That is Chidi Durugo. He's a heavyweight. He's a heavyweight in New Jersey. You can't take it away from him.
Huge shout out to Chidi Durugo. I see what you do. Big shout out. You are making waves. And from my heart, I say I want to work with you anytime, any day. If you get a call to see this anywhere, I need to see you. I need a date with you. Appointment, huge one. Let's work together. Let's make magic. And for some reasons, I think we come from the same region. So let's bring home in here and take it back home. We can do that.
Okay. What one word do you have for our audience? Because a lot of people viewing this. Because we always want to serve as that point platform where people can go to tap strength. Okay. Because a lot of people are passing through a lot. So Okanek's Hangout Podcast is where you can reach out, see day-to-day people, everyday people. Okay. Not like relatable people with same situations that have decided to, face reality and make waves. So what one word? Anybody that is still sitting back, trying to make up his or her mind, what one word do you have?
You said one word.
Exactly.
The one word is consistency. Just do it and be consistent. People are watching. They want to see if you give up. If you do not give up, they blow you. Be consistent. Be persistent. Do what you love. Don't wait for tomorrow. There is no tomorrow anywhere. The tomorrow you're looking at is today. So wake up today. Do it.
Okay. One more last question. Some people feel comfortable with the comfort that comes from paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. So what made you not to? Because a young lady, beautiful out there, some people will say, I wouldn't want to, add more burden to my life, just like you mentioned, making juices and, passing through all those stress. What made you now want to step out and change the narrative or starting a new, fresh crusade instead of relying to 9 to 5?
I love my freedom, and little to me is not just enough. I just want to make a difference. I want to serve. I want to offer. I want to be there. I want to give out. I can't have it and keep it to myself. So I am not just that one that wants to depend on little or depend on people. My mother of blessed memory, she never taught me to be dependent on anybody. She put me out there early in life. She was a businesswoman and she succeeded in her craft. So she put me through that. She taught me persistency. Even in the middle of crisis, my mom holds it together to make sure that she gives what she's supposed to give, because she never depended on anybody. And my dad valued her for that. So I believe that is me putting value on myself. You can't just wake up and tell me that a woman should depend on people or a woman can't do more. We are all made for more. And you can't actually limit yourself. You never know what you can do until you try. And that is, yes, you never know what you can do until you try. And that is why anytime, any day, I want to try something new. Normal is abnormal to me. Like, how am I going to continue one thing and expect different result? I have to do it in a different way and get a different result. So that is why I am pushing and I'm not going to give up.
Well, so for people that want to host parties, you're open for bookings?
I'm open for in-house parties.
Okay.
Your summer hangout, your cookout, birthday parties at the hall, open field, your soccer games that you want to host. I'm going to bring the cooler there. Everybody must find something they would drink and feel good. Your church events, as a matter of fact, I'm about to host my 5th church event in few days. I could take it anywhere. The churches, they are the real place that we need to let them drink organic juices, because that is what they preach. They preach the health in Christ. And there's no way you can be healthy in Christ if you're still eating things that are toxic. You gotta go the natural way. So any form of event, if you don't want to set up, you just want us to drop it in bottles or in coolers, you got it. If you want people to like grab the cups, we have something for you. You want it for the children, just give us the theme of the party and it's okay. The kids are gonna have fun. Whatever you want. If you want it branded, you're having a wedding, you want people to take the bottle home as a souvenir, you want you and your beautiful wife on the bottle, let me know. I brand it for you. Whatever you want, we customize to make you happy.
Shout out to Chidi Durugo.
Yeah.
Immune Splash is my best as we are having this podcast. So on that note, we'll be wrapping up. I hope to host you some other time to see how far we've gone.
I can't wait.
Keep up the crusade and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, Okane. I love the name with the annex, because annex gave me the hangout idea and I always want to hang out. So any day, anytime, bring me on here. I want to hang out. And be assured that your Immune Splash will be here waiting for you.
Do you still do trainings for people that want to be trained?
Yes,
Reach out to you.
yes. I just finished summer coaching for teens in Newark. Yes, I just concluded it was a 3-day program. They got me in a college, worked with new community to give the teens hands-on what they could do this summer, and they got across to me I hosted them for 3 days, and it was amazing. I was so pleased to hear the children say, "Oh, it tastes good. I didn't add nothing. You guys juiced it by yourself. I brought everything in here, showed you how to make it. They made their own juices. They tasted it. And if you follow us on our YouTube, if you're a subscriber, you might be seeing that coming up. We're still working on it to put it out there so you can watch and be happy. You see the expressions on their faces. They keep coming back. Oh, can I get some more? Can I get some more? That is what gives me joy. I am open for any form of collaboration. Let me know. Done. You're welcome.
For my audience, this podcast is sponsored by Devynchasis Organic Juices. Have other products that you want to put on spotlight? Reach out to us and share your recipes and success stories. Thank you.
Thank you so much.